Hi everyone, and welcome to another chair yoga practice. It's so lovely to see you guys here today and ready to take part in some yoga. Today's theme is all about our arms and shoulders. And naturally, when we work in a yoga class, we tend to incorporate the whole body anyway, but we're thinking more about arms and shoulders today. What that will include is maybe a little bit of movement of the neck, because they're very closely connected, and also maybe a little bit of movement of the spine and the kind of middle back. We're going to spend the whole class seated, but there will be a bit of an opportunity to work hard if you want it. But you can obviously find the level that suits you today. So what we're going to do is start with the soles of our feet on the floor, sitting just slightly forwards of the back of our chair. So we're not kind of leaning or slumping back into it. We want to think about having a tall spine sitting upright. The hands can rest wherever you like, maybe on the knees or in the lap, whatever suits you here. And we're just going to begin by finding a moment of quiet and calm, thinking about dropping our focus into the body and beginning to kind of pull our attention away from our surroundings a little bit so that we can be more fully present in the body in this moment. So come to find your comfortable seated position. If it feels okay to do so, you might consider closing the eyes here. If you're not happy closing the eyes, bring your gaze down to the floor. Just allow the face to become soft, the gaze to become soft and relaxed. And we're going to just spend a few moments in quiet, just starting to think about how the body feels in this moment. Noticing physical sensations in the body. And those might be good, they might be bad, but we're not here to judge them. Instead, we're here to just accept the version of ourselves that has turned up for a yoga practice today. Welcoming in and accepting whatever version of yourself you find in the chair today. As you get to grips with the idea of how your physical body feels, perhaps you can add on ideas about how maybe your emotional body feels, how your mood is, how your energy level feels. Incorporating all of that into the image that you have of yourself at the beginning of this practice and how you're going to work with yourself. Maybe from there, you can start to bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing how the breath feels as it moves into and out of the body. Noticing the easy, slow rhythm of your own breath. And again, we're not trying to change that or judge it. We're just allowing the breath to be whatever it is. We're going to take a couple more breaths here in quiet, in stillness. And then from here, when you feel ready, we're going to start to find some movement at the neck, beginning by gently allowing the chin to drop down to the chest. You can keep your eyes closed here. All you're going to do is let your head drop forwards, the chin moves towards the chest but doesn't need to be pulled down, and the back of the neck is nice and long. You might feel a stretch in the back of the neck or a bit of a stretch across the top of your shoulders. When you feel ready, on your next inhale breath, you're going to begin to look up, lifting the chin towards the ceiling, maybe blinking the eyes open as you do. Lift through the chin, but try not to crank the back of the neck. Exhale, chin to chest, dropping it down. Head drops down, back of the neck long. Inhale, head rising up, chin lifting, length through the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. It's going to be our last one like this. Inhale to lift up, back to the top, lifting through the chin, lengthening the throat, lifting the gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the head to neutral, bringing the head back to the middle. From there, we'll take the head over to the right, inhaling to look right. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling to look left. Exhale back to center, lovely. We'll go one more time each side. Inhaling over towards your right. Exhaling to center. Inhaling left. Exhaling back to the middle, perfect. Last little bit of movement for the neck. We're going to take the right ear, inhaling and drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. So as if you were, see if I can get my hair away so you can see what's happening, as if you were going to get the phone, like when you hold the phone between your ear and your shoulder, except for you're going to drop your shoulder away. So the shoulder stays relaxed and soft, but the head is moving over right ear to right shoulder. This might feel quite intense down the left-hand side of the neck. You can see how that feels. And if it feels good, if it feels like you want a bit more of a stretch, you could begin maybe here to reach out through the left arm. Stretch the left arm out as if you were going to reach down towards the floor, just out to your side. Take an inhale breath here. Really big reach. Exhale, you're going to let that go, bringing the left hand back to the center and bringing the head back through to neutral. We'll do the same on the other side. Dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder, allowing the left shoulder to be relaxed, remember. So both shoulders are soft away from your ears, and there might be a big stretch down the right hand side of the neck, as though it feels like it's coming from your ear towards your shoulder. If that feels okay, and you think you could have a bit more of a stretch, you could reach out through your right arm. Stretch the right arm out and away. Take an inhale breath here. Exhale to let that go. Bringing the hand back in, we'll bring the head through to neutral. And we're just going to start to move through the shoulders. So let's start just with the right. You're going to bring the right shoulder up to the ear. Take it round, back and down, and allow it to drop down the back. Keep that going, rolling through the right shoulder. And your hand, you'll notice my hand is lifted up. Your hand and your elbow can move however it needs to allow this movement to happen. Let's change direction now, bringing the shoulder up and forwards and down in front. So rotating it the other way. And you might notice here how my body has to move a little bit to allow that movement to feel like it's really happening. You can let your body move if that helps. After this one, we're going to bring it to a stop, and we're just going to give the shoulder a wiggle to bring it back to its natural resting place. We'll take the same on the other side. When you're ready, lifting up through your left shoulder, taking it back first, squeezing it back down behind you, bringing it right up to your ear, and then taking it right down the back body. We're going for a couple more rolls like that. And then we'll change direction, bringing it forwards and down. Bringing it up and over, forwards and down, as big a movement as you can make happen in your shoulder. And then when you're done with this last roll, we'll come to stillness, and we'll just give the shoulder a wiggle to get it back into what feels like its easy, natural place. And you might just want to give both shoulders a bit of a wiggle and get them feeling comfortable there. So from here, we're going to make our way into slightly bigger movements for the arms and the shoulders, but we're going to start with something that is very small. I'm actually going to turn my chair to the side so you can properly see what I'm doing here. And what we'll do is, finding our tall, straight spine, we're going to bring our thumbs onto the fronts of our shoulders as if we were kind of tucking them into braces at the front of the body. So the thumbs are going to just rest against the shoulders. The fingers can rest there as well if you're wondering what to do with them. And you're going to lift up through your elbows. So as if your elbows were sticking straight out to the side, and you've got your hands tucked into your braces. I think, there's definitely a moment in Mary Poppins where there are thumbs tucked into braces. It might be Dick Van Dyke. That sort of sensation is what we're after. And all we're going to do is lightly press our elbows back and allow our chest to move forwards. So what it's going to look like is elbows back, chest lifts, and then you'll draw it back to neutral. Elbows back, chest lifts. And you might feel a little sort of squeezy pinch in the back of your shoulders. So you want to go into a place that feels comfortable with no sharp pain. We're going to keep that going. Elbows back, inhale. Exhale, come through to neutral. Elbows back, inhale. Opening up through the chest, bringing it back to neutral. Last one, elbows back. Draw it back through to neutral and leave the elbows where they are. I'm going to spin my chair back around to meet you. I'll be quick so you don't get tired leaving the elbows up. There we go. And all we're going to start to do now is we'll let the left elbow relax and we'll start to draw circles with the right elbow. So drawing circles all the way around. I'm going towards the back first, but you can go in any direction you like. We'll go for about 4 in this direction. And then we'll change direction and go the other way, rolling big circles with the elbow back the other way. Go for 2 more like that. And then let the right elbow relax. And we'll do the same on the left. So we'll draw big circles with the left elbow as if you were kind of trying to draw a perfect circle on a wall that is just beside you. You can let the body move a little bit. It might feel lovely. You might want to work with a smaller circle, that's okay. We'll change direction here. You work with what feels comfortable and right in your shoulder. We're going to go for 2 more, rotating through on this side. And then we're going to let the left elbow relax and just let our braces go. Bring our hands to our lap, take a nice breath, give the shoulders a wiggle if you want to. Okay, last big movement for the arms. We're going to match a movement here up with the breath before we come into a little bit of strengthening and then have a nice stretch. So what we're going to do here is start to match up movement with the breath, and it's going to incorporate the arms. There will be a point here where I'm going to ask you to reach your arms up overhead. And if you're working with any tightness or stiffness in the shoulders, you don't have to take the arms. They don't have to be right up beside the ears. I'm not asking you to bring your hands together. You're just allowing the arms to come up as high as makes sense for you. They might be out quite wide, and that is totally fine as long as that is the top of your reach. So let's start with the hands in the lap, the palms facing up towards your face. On your inhale breath, you're going to draw the hands up towards the chest. And as you exhale, you're going to press the hands out to the sides of the room as if you're trying to push the walls away from you. Nice strong press out. Inhale, the arms reach up overhead to the top of your reach. Exhale, the arms are coming down as if you were pushing something down into the ground in front of you. So it's a bit of a strong press down. We'll keep that going a few more times. Inhale, the hands come up to the chest. Exhale, the hands press out wide. Inhale, the arms rise up overhead. Exhale, the hands are coming down. Let's go for 3 more at your own pace. Reach at the top. Exhale, allow the hands to push down. And again, exactly the same, moving with the rhythm of your breath. You don't feel like you have to match up with me. You're working with the rhythm of your own breath. Coming into our last one, noticing this big, powerful breath matching up with the movement. Inhale, the arms rise up. Exhale, the arms are going to push all the way down. Pause here. Allow the hands to rest in the lap. Take an inhale breath, easy, relaxed breath. Exhale, let that go. Very nice. So from here, similar movement, but slightly different, and beginning to incorporate the whole of the back body, the whole of the spine. And I'm going to turn to the side again, just so you get a nice clear view of what we're doing. So once you found yourself sitting here, comfortable, you've found the shoulders are relaxed, we're going to start to move into what I'm going to call a half sun salutation. And what we're going to do is start to think about firing up the shoulders and the muscles, the strong muscles that are either side of our spine that help to keep us upright. So find yourself seated. When you're ready, take an inhale, bring the arms up overhead, all the way up to the top. And as you exhale, The palms of your hands are going to face towards the back of the room. As you fold the body forwards, your arms fly out like aeroplane wings back behind you. You're thinking about bringing your chest down towards your knees, but don't worry, it probably won't touch. Inhale, your arms are going to rise all the way back up to the top. This time as you exhale, you're going to think about bringing the belly down to the thighs as the arms come down in front. Let everything go. Let it all go. Nice. Inhale, hands are going to sweep back, bringing you back to that halfway point, like aeroplane wings. Exhale, hands come to heart center as you come to sit back upright. We're going to do that exactly the same, twice more. Inhale, the arms go up overhead. Exhale, the hands fly back like aeroplane wings. You're feeling your strong belly and your strong back body holding you in space here, like a rocket shooting forwards. Inhale, the arms are going up. Exhale, belly over the thighs, bringing yourself all the way down. Inhale, halfway, hands are reaching back. Exhale, hands to heart center as you come to sit back in neutral. Last one, inhale, arms reach up. Last one, firing up the back body here. As we exhale, fly the hands back. Really allow yourself to hinge forwards. Feel the muscles in the back body fire up. Inhale, the arms go back up overhead. Exhale, you're diving in, belly over your thighs, all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway. Hands reach for the back of the room, airplane wings again. Exhale, hands come to prayer at the heart as you begin to sit back in upright position. Really nice. So now that we've started to get some movement into the shoulders, let's start to build on a little bit of strength. I'm going to come around and face you. We're going to go through a few different exercises, and if you can, you're going to challenge yourself not to put your arms down. If you need to put your arms down before I give you that little break, that is okay. Take a rest if you need a rest. But as best you can, you're going to keep the arms active and lifted. If you want to make this extra hard, you can get a little bit of weight in the hands. You could have tins of beans in the hands if you wanted to try and make it extra hard. And I'll let you know when you would use them and what you're going to do with them. So when you are ready, shoulders are soft, arms are hanging down by your sides. You can give them a bit of a shake, check they're relaxed. From there, you're going to bring the arms up overhead to the top of your reach, whatever feels right for you, with an inhale breath. At the top, I want you to imagine that you're grabbing hold of a rope between the hands and you're going to try and tear that rope in half as you bring your elbows down. So it's a really big, powerful pull on the rope. Exhale, like you're coming into a bodybuilding competition. The arms are active. Inhale here, separate your hands, spread the palms out wide. Exhale, now I want you to imagine you're going to crush a beach ball between your elbows as you push your palms in towards one another. Nice. Inhale, your arms are going back up overhead to the top of your reach. We're going to do that twice more. Exhale, pull against the rope. Drag your elbows down. Really strong exhale breath. Hands spread out. Inhale. Exhale, now imagine you're trying to squeeze all the air out of a beach ball that is in front of you. Really strong in your shoulders. Inhale, your arms relax and go up overhead. Last one like this. Drag your elbows down, pulling on that strong rope. Pull, 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 pull. Biceps bulging like you're in a bodybuilding competition. Hands spread out. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your elbows in towards one another, all the way in. Inhale, let your arms go up and overhead. Very nice. From here, we're going to just do the one pulling down action, and we're going to keep it quite quick. So you're going to pull and release, and pull and release. Pull down, release. We're going for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, don't stop now, we're going for 1. Hold it here, stretch your arms out. Your palms of the hands are going to face down towards the floor, and all we're going to, and your arms don't have to be straight, you can have a little bend in the elbows if that helps, but all we're going to do is press down like we were kind of patting a dog on the head with both hands. We're going to keep this going, and we're aiming for 20 little pats here. I'm going to say that's 10. We're going for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, quick, 3, 2, 1. Change your hands so they face forwards, and you're going to go for the same 20 little pats here. That's 16, 15, keep going, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your hands so they face towards the back of the room, back behind you. There can be a bend in your elbows if you need, and you're going again. 20 little pats towards the back of the room, nice and strong through your arms. If you're starting to feel a bit of a burn in your shoulders, that is not a bad thing. We'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Flip your hands to face towards the ceiling. We're going to pat up 20 times towards the ceiling. 15, 16. Nice. Keep it going, keep it going. We're going for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't stop. 2, 1. Let your arms relax. Oh, let it go. Let that go. Honestly, I am feeling it with you. If you can feel a little bit of a burn in your shoulders, that is okay. That's what we're looking for. We're building that arm strength. So we're going to do almost the same thing again, but slightly different this time. Almost the same thing again. And if you want to make it harder, when we go to those pats towards the floor, towards the front, towards the back, you could hold tins of beans or books in your hands for a little bit of extra weight if you wanted to. But you don't have to. You can keep it exactly as I'm doing it without any weight, and it will still feel nice and strong in your arms. I can still definitely feel my arms working hard. So let's go for one more round, similar but slightly different. So we're going to start the same with that pulling down and squeezing in. When you're ready, inhale, your arms go up overhead. Exhale, pull down on the rope, elbows drag down towards the floor. Separate the hands, inhale. Exhale, squeeze in on the beach ball, elbows squeezing in towards one another. Inhale, the arms go back up overhead. 2 more, exactly like that. You know this now, you know what you're doing. Pull down, big, powerful pull down. Feel your belly engage. Hands spread out, inhale. Exhale, squeeze, feel your belly pull back towards your spine. Your whole body is included in this movement. Inhale, the arms go up. So your last one like this. Exhale, pull down, strong on that rope. Tear that rope in half over your head. Hands spread out, inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. And then we'll keep the hands here. We're going to inhale, open out. Exhale, close in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep it going at your own pace, with your breath. We're going to go for 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to go doubly as quick. You'll go out and in, out, in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your arms out, hands go out along. This is where we come to those pats. If you want to grab some weights, you can. We're going for 20 pats down, like we were patting a dog on the head, just either side of us. 2 Great Danes, either side of us, and we're going to give them 8 pats. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands forwards towards the front of the room. We're going to pat forwards towards the front of the space that we're working in. We're going for, what's that? Let's call that 15, 14, 13. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. My arms are tired now. 2, 1. Hands towards the back of the room, back behind you. We're going to pat backwards towards the back of the room 20 times. I find this the trickiest one. So let's keep it going together. We're going for 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Arms high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Hands towards the ceiling. This is your last pat, patting upwards 20 times. You're going here. Nice and quick. The quicker you can get them done, the quicker it'll all be over. We'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Faster. 5, 4. Don't stop. Don't leave me here on my own. 2, 1. Let go. Give the arms a shake. Oh, give the arms a shake. Give the arms a little wiggle. Hands might want to get a bit of a stretch. Let all of that go. I can feel it as well. So if you're with me, you're working nice and hard. So we're going to have a little stretch to end our practice before we drop into a little bit of relaxation, thinking about softening the neck and the shoulders. Our last little bit of stretching. So what we're going to do to begin with is we're going to take our right arm across underneath our left arm and just give ourselves a hug. Right arm underneath left arm and give ourselves a hug. This is sort of halfway to our eagle pose. Eagle pose is a nice strong balancing posture, but the arm variation for eagle with this bind is really useful for giving the shoulders a good stretch. In our eagle pose with the arms like this, we're going to inhale and lift the elbows up towards the ceiling as high as you can go. You're going to exhale, pull the elbows down towards the belly button, allowing the shoulders to round in the back body. I'll show you it from the side. We're going to go for a couple more breaths. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to tuck in. Elbows towards your belly button, round your back. Very nice. Last one. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, tuck in. From here, keeping your right arm stretching out towards the left, you're going to bring your left arm underneath your right now and just use your arm, just use your hand to give your arm a hug across the body. Your right hand can relax. You're just giving you're using your left hand to cradle your right arm in against your body. Take a couple of breaths here. When you feel ready, this last one might be a bit of a challenge, you're going to swing your right arm up and overhead, and you're just going to let the elbow bend down behind the back of your head. This might be where you stay, thinking about stretching your elbow up towards the ceiling. If you've got the space to do so, you could reach over with your left hand and catch your right elbow. But if that's a challenge, don't worry about it. Let your left arm rest in your lap, think about stretching up through your right elbow. And then from here, we'll unwind the right arm and let it come down to rest in the lap. Give the shoulder a bit of a wiggle on the right hand side. We're going to do those same 3 stretches, but on the left. So when you're ready, the left arm is going to come in underneath the right arm and give yourself a hug. The opposite way to what you had last time. Inhale, the elbows are going to lift up towards the ceiling. Exhale, the elbows are going to tuck in towards the belly. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, rounding in. Last one. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, tuck in. And then coming back to neutral, you're going to bring your left arm around, you're going to bring your right arm around underneath your left arm and just give the left arm a hug across the body. Your left hand can relax or it can reach. It's up to you. It could be active or it could be soft and relaxed. You're just cradling the arm across the body for a couple of steady breaths. And then when you're ready, your left arm is going to reach up and overhead for this last little stretch. This stretch gets through the back of the arm. So you're going to bring the arm up as high as it goes. Even if it's out to the side, that's fine. And you're going to drop the hand down your back as best you can. If you've got lots of space, you might reach up with the right hand and grab the left elbow, or you might just think about resting the right hand and reaching up through the left elbow. When you're ready, let the left arm unwind, let the hand come back to your lap. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll. Let the arms be soft and relaxed. Bring yourself to relax in your chair. So you might want to push yourself to sit back in the chair so you can lean against the back of the chair. Maybe you need a cushion tucked in behind you. Maybe you want to pop a blanket over your lap. If you are prone to get cold, that is useful because we've worked quite hard. We've built up some heat in the body. So it might be that the body starts to get cold a bit quickly now. When you feel comfortable, when you've got yourself settled, allow your eyes to close or your gaze to come down towards the floor. And we're just going to spend the last few moments of our practice thinking about softening. As I mentioned parts of the body, there's no need to move them or to deliberately try and relax any of those muscles. Instead, you're just going to send your awareness, your attention to that part of the body and notice as it becomes softer. So we'll start with the feet. Bring your attention to your feet. Notice as they get softer. Your lower legs, your knees. Your upper legs, your thighs, and your hips. Bring your attention to your lower back, middle back, upper back, and then bring your attention to your belly, your rib cage, your chest. It will start to be more detailed. Bring your attention to your shoulder blades and the muscle at the top of your shoulder, the sides of your neck. The head of the shoulder, and the upper arm bones and the muscles there. Bring your attention to your elbows. Notice them relax. Your forearms, your wrists, the palms of your hands, your thumbs, and your fingers. Feel both arms soft and relaxed, heavy, resting by the sides of the body. And now draw your attention back to the space between your shoulder blades. Soft and relaxed. Bring your attention up the back of your neck to your jaw. Relax your jaw, your cheeks, and the muscles of your face. Feel your whole body soft and relaxed and comfortable here for a few more breaths in quiet. And then when you feel ready, no rush, you might start to deepen the breath and maybe wiggle the fingertips and the toes. You might want to make some small movements through the head and the neck. And in your own time, you're going to bring the hands gently to heart center. Draw the hands into prayer position just in front of your heart, and then lift the hands up so the knuckle of your thumb presses into the space between your eyebrows. Allow your hands to separate across your face, each thumb knuckle going across each eyebrow until the palms of the hands cover up the eyes. Blink the eyes open and let the hands travel back to resting at your heart. Take a slow inhale breath here. Slow exhale breath here. Thank you so much for joining me and for sticking with me through that strong practice, building strength in our arms and our shoulders. I will see you again in class really soon.